Discipline is not about controlling your life, but about honoring the person you are becoming through the choices you make today. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about how to build unshakable discipline. Enjoy. There's a moment in every person's life when they realize that the gap between who they are and who they want to become isn't filled by motivation or inspiration alone. It's filled by something far more reliable, far more powerful: discipline. Today, we're exploring how to build a kind of unshakable discipline that doesn't just help you reach your goals, but transforms the very fabric of who you are. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why discipline is actually a form of self-love, discover the 3 foundational pillars that make discipline sustainable, and learn practical strategies to build this life-changing quality starting today. Let's begin with a truth that might surprise you. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to do things you hate. Real discipline is about aligning your daily actions with your deepest values and long-term vision. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally does what needs to be done, not because they have to, but because it's who they are. Think about someone you admire who seems to have incredible discipline. Maybe it's an athlete, an artist, or someone in your own life. What you're really admiring isn't their ability to suffer through difficult tasks. You're admiring their clarity of purpose and their commitment to becoming their best self. They've learned that discipline is freedom. Freedom from the chaos of inconsistency. Freedom from the regret of unfulfilled potential. The first pillar of unshakable discipline is starting small and building momentum. Most people fail at discipline because they try to change everything at once. They decide on Monday they're going to wake up at 5, exercise for an hour, meditate, eat perfectly, and work on their passion project. By Wednesday, they're back to their old patterns, feeling defeated. Instead, choose one small action that aligns with who you want to become. Maybe it's making your bed every morning, drinking a glass of water when you wake up, or writing one paragraph in a journal. The key is consistency over intensity. The second pillar is understanding that discipline is a practice, not a destination. Just like physical fitness, discipline requires regular exercise to maintain. Some days will feel easier than others, and that's perfectly normal. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. When you miss a day or make a mistake, you don't abandon the entire journey. You simply return to your practice with compassion and renewed commitment. The third pillar is connecting your disciplined actions to a deeper purpose. When you're clear about why something matters to you, the how becomes much easier. If you want to build the discipline to exercise regularly, don't focus on the exercise itself. Focus on how you want to feel in your body, the energy you want to have for your loved ones, or the example you want to set for your children. Purpose provides the fuel that keeps discipline burning even when motivation fades. Here's something beautiful about discipline that many people miss. It's actually a form of self-respect. Every time you follow through on a commitment to yourself, you're sending a powerful message to your subconscious mind that you are worthy of your own promises. You're building trust with yourself, and that trust becomes the foundation for greater confidence and self-worth. Remember, building unshakable discipline isn't about becoming a robot or eliminating all spontaneity from your life. It's about creating a strong foundation of consistent actions that support your growth and well-being. From this foundation, you can be more creative, more present, and more alive than ever before. Start today with one small action. Choose something that moves you toward who you want to become and commit to it for the next 7 days. Notice how it feels to keep a promise to yourself. Notice how that small victory creates momentum for bigger changes. This is how transformation begins, not with grand gestures, but with quiet, consistent choices that honor your highest potential. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.